Hello everyone. Now we're going to talk about the alto saxophone. So if you pick the saxophone, we're going to learn how to build the saxophone and make the initial sound on the mouthpiece and the neck of the saxophone. So this is going to be your saxophone, and I have this big sponge that cleans it out, which you won't have, but we will talk about different ways to clean it in further lessons. So this is the body of your saxophone. You're going to have the neck of your saxophone. So the neck of your saxophone is going to go in the body like this. So the neck is going to go to the back of your saxophone. So here's your keys, and then you're going to see on your saxophone, you're going to have like a line here, and then there's a rod here. You want the neck to line up with the rod. Now, on the front of the saxophone, you have these screws. So you want to make sure that we move this to the left so that you can put your neck in like that. And then I'm going to tighten my screw to the right. If your screw's missing, just very delicately put the neck in your saxophone and make sure that it lines up like this, okay? So next thing that you're going to need for your saxophone is going to be a neck strap. That's very important because the alto saxophone is a little bit heavy, and you want to make sure that you have a neck strap. So your neck strap is going to be in your case. If you don't have a neck strap, we're going to have to try to get you a neck strap. This is a neck strap. I'm going to put it on my neck. Make sure that if you have hair, you're going to raise it above so you don't get it tangled. And then you kind of want to, like mine's going to be like halfway up. You're going to try to adjust it. Some of them adjust like a backpack strap. Mine slides up and down, but yours is going to be more like a backpack strap. Now, you're going to put the hook right in here on the back of the saxophone. Never let the saxophone just hang. The neck strap is just to help you so your thumb doesn't get hurt. It's not to hold the instrument. Your hands are going to hold the instrument. Now, right here, this is called cork on your neck. You're going to take what I call cork grease. It is not lip balm. Please do not put this on your lips. It's not good for your lips. It's for the cork. So you're going to go ahead and put the cork grease just a little bit on there, right? So then you can take your finger and smooth it around. You don't have to do this every time. Like probably like once every 2 weeks if the cork feels like it's drying out and it's hard to put your mouthpiece on. You don't want to overuse it. Now, I'm going to have a mouthpiece. This is my mouthpiece, and then I'm going to have a ligature and a reed. So, just like this. I'm going to take my mouthpiece. There's going to be a flat end where it's diagonal, but it's not open, it's closed, and that's where I'm going to put my teeth. And then I'm going to have an open end. Okay, I'm going to take my ligature and I'm going to slide it over and make sure the screws, when I'm looking at it, are to the right. Then my reed is going to have a flat end and an end like this. And there's going to be writing on the flat end. It goes in like that. I'm going to wet it. I'm going to slide my reed with the flat end with the writing down in. Now you see it's like a little tricky, my ligature. It's fine. Slide it in like this, slide your ligature down. You want to make sure your ligature is not hanging over like this, that it's flat down. Now I'm going to adjust my reed so that the tip and the sides of the reed are equal with the mouthpiece. Once I do that, like that, I'm going to go ahead and adjust my screws to the right. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So I'm going to twist my screw to the right. Once I do that, now I can go ahead and put it on my neck. So I'm going to twist it on. You want the reed to be towards the ground. So this is how your saxophone is going to look. Now you are going to be provided with a book that will either online or like a real book, and it will also go through this. Now, how do I hold my saxophone? My left hand is always before my right because it's like alphabetical order. L before R. Now, I'm going to have a button here. I want to make sure that my hands are formed like C's so that they go over the keys. If you accidentally hit a key when you're trying to play a note, it's not going to work. So you want to make sure you put your thumb right here. Then I'm going to curl my hands. I'm going to skip a button, hit a button, skip a button, hit a button, hit a button. My right thumb is going to go underneath my thumb holder. Then I'm going to put my fourth finger on the fourth pearl, fifth on the fifth pearl, sixth on the sixth pearl. My pinkies are going to sit right here on these keys. So I go skip a button, hit a button, skip a button, hit, pinky just chills right here. My thumb is on the button on the back. This thumb is underneath the thumb holder. Then I'm gonna put 4, 5, and 6 on these pearls. They're the only ones down here that have pearls on the keys. And your pinky's gonna sit right here. The saxophone's gonna go on the side of you like this. You wanna adjust the neck strap so the mouthpiece goes right in. Like that. Now, we're not gonna play yet today. Once you do that, I just want you to practice pressing the keys down on the right key, so your hands know where to go, right? So you're like, okay, your hands will just know where to go once you do that. Now, we're gonna go ahead and unscrew this, lefty-loosey, take our neck off. We're gonna put the body of the saxophone back in to the case. If you have a topper, you're gonna put it right on here. I have this big fluffer here that I'm putting in, like that, okay? Now, I'm gonna put that back in the case for now. It's like a puzzle, so just make sure your saxophone fits in there nicely. Now, my neck and my mouthpiece, I'm gonna make my initial sound. First thing we're gonna talk about is breathing. So you wanna breathe with your diaphragm. You don't wanna take a big breath like this because you're only filling up half of your air column. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hand on my stomach, this hand here. I'm gonna inhale, keeping my shoulders down and relaxed, feet flat on the floor. And then I'm gonna exhale. When I exhale, I wanna blow air right in the middle of my palm on 2, all the way out to inhale again. So I'm gonna inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now, I'm gonna put my top teeth on the top of the mouthpiece. My bottom lip is gonna be rolled over my bottom teeth. I'm gonna wet my reed. I'm gonna make a seal with my corner of my mouth. And I'm gonna put about 3/4 of an inch of the mouthpiece in. If it sounds real honky, you probably have too much mouthpiece in your mouth. And I just blow lightly. And then I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna try to do it for 4 beats. So rest, 2, 3, 4. Just like that, okay? So that is my saxophone. Now to put it away, I'm gonna take my mouthpiece off, my neck, put my neck away. Something very important is, where do I put my neck strap? Make sure you put this away. If you lose this, they're like 10 to 20 bucks. You do not want to lose the neck strap, okay? So put it in your case. All right, and the cork grease. Now, I'm gonna unscrew my ligature, lefty-loosey. I'm gonna take my reed off, put my reed in the reed case that I have. If I don't have a reed case, I'm gonna put it in the case very delicately. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put my cap over my mouthpiece and my ligature and put that in my case, okay? So that is what you will do for the saxophone. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.